Good morning. Today we're going to be making a creamy cannellini bean and spinach soup. I have my 1 tablespoon of oil heating up in the pan on the stove. I'm going to add 1 diced onion and 4 cloves of minced garlic. I'm going to put that in the pan. You can hear it start to sizzle already. I'm also going to add 1 good-sized pinch of salt to this and let this cook. We're going to cook it on about medium heat for like 5 minutes, stirring it once in a while so it doesn't stick. I'll see you back in 5. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. As you can see, the onions are getting translucent. I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. I buy it in the tube because it lasts longer. Because sometimes you open up a can and you end up throwing half of it out. So I use the tube, about a tablespoon of that. And I've got a teaspoon of dried basil, a half a teaspoon of dried oregano, and a half a teaspoon of thyme. I'm going to put that in with it also. I'm going to give it a stir. And you're going to let this cook for another 5 minutes until the tomato paste is starting to get into a brownish color. Not burnt, but just a brownish color. See you in 5. Okay, as you can see, the tomato paste has gotten nice and brown. It smells absolutely amazing. That's in there. And we're going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes. We're going to add 2 cans of cannellini beans, which I rinsed. And I have 4 cups of vegetable stock. We're also going to add, these are called cheese rinds. If you go to your stores, a lot of times they have the end of the cheese from there and they grate it. So you're going to take 1 of the Parmesan cheese rinds and stick that right in with the soup too. It gives it a great flavor. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. And I'm also going to add a little bit of crushed red pepper. I'm just going to put a little bit in, do it to your taste. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this to a boil. And then we're going to turn it down and let it simmer for 20 minutes. But 10 minutes through, before you're 10 minutes through with the 20 minutes, put the cover on it and let it simmer for the last 10 minutes with the cover on. See you back in 20 minutes. Okay, we'll take the cover off. I'll turn the heat back up on my stove. Now, all this looks delicious in here now. I'm going to add 5 ounces of fresh spinach and give that a stir. It doesn't take long to cook fresh spinach. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of heavy cream and a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. I'm going to give that a stir. And we're going to let that cook for probably another 5 to 10 minutes, probably about 5 minutes. It should be heated through. It depends on how fast your stove is. Mine happens to be fast. So in about 5 minutes, we'll be back to check on the soup. See you then. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. The soup is done. I'm going to take the cheese rind out because you probably don't really want to eat that. And that's going to be it. I'm going to put it in a bowl so you can see how nice it came out. It's nice and thick. It's a great soup for a day like today. Okay. And this is the soup. The recipe will be on there to follow. Have a wonderful day. See you next week.